Hey guys, what's going on? This is just another reminder that Lance and I from ThetaTraders.com are doing a small account challenge webinar where we talk about how we're going to turn 5k to 10k periodically and then take our 5k profits and start all over again, just endlessly. And so this is going to be a really interesting webinar, I think, learning the sell side options, which are very conservative compared to other gurus like Jason Bond, for example, who I'm also going to mention in this video. So tonight it's 10 p.m. Eastern Time, live. This is the link to the video. I'll put it in the description below so you can join us live and chat with us in the question box on the right here. And we can talk about exactly what this mini service basically entails. And I think it's something that will be surprising to you guys, and how high probability these trades are, and also the level of mentoring and personal attention you get from Lance is unprecedented in all of his services. So I don't think this one will be any different, and I think I'm extremely excited for this. So this one's going to be really good. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications button, hit the notify me button so you don't miss this when we go live. I'll be sending out emails, but I know a lot of you guys aren't on my email list or in my Facebook group. So make sure, if you're not, that you definitely remember to tune in live 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. So there will be replays, but we're doing a prize draw, and to be eligible for the prize draw, it's basically win a free subscription for lifetime to our 5k to 10k small account challenges. So this won't be a one-off. We're going to do this continuously, so it's always going to be 5k to 10k. And you don't have to have 5k. That's probably the minimum you want, but you can use more if you want. And also, you don't have to wait until a new account challenge starts. You can jump in whenever and take trades. They're very versatile trades. And I think you'll like this a lot. So make sure you register for the free prize draw as well. I'll put a link in the description. Make sure you sign up with your email address, your best email address in here. And we'll do a live draw at the end of this webinar tonight that starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, a little bit later than normal. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited about it. So now, the thing I'd like to point out here is this is going to be more conservative than your typical small account challenges. Most small account challenges are like super fast and like really aggressive, and they'll grow a little bit and then they'll nosedive and take all your profits. This one is very risk averse. It might be a bit slower than some of the other ones out there, but you should actually be able to continually hit that 10k goal, even if it takes a little bit longer time. Lance is an expert at keeping his losing trades like short. He is very mechanical and methodical. There's no feelings or involved. It's very mechanical, so it's not one of those ones where you would expect this 5k to blow up and go to zero. On that note, I'd like to switch to another small account challenge or small account journey that's debuting on March 27th. So that's at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So in 2 days from now, if you're watching this as the day I publish this video. And Jason Bond has decided to launch another small account journey. He just had a really, really good result on it. It's called the Quantum Code. I'm not a huge fan of the font and things. It looks like something from the 90s. I know that's the point, but it looks kind of weird. And so he's saying that he wants to do a webinar at 1 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, March 27th. So I'll leave a link in the description for you to go and register on this page right here. So you just put in your email and secure my spot, and that's it. And so Jason gives a bit of a rundown of what he's planning to do in this service. It's basically small account journey, but like super revised, learned from all his mistakes apparently. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% convinced. I wish I could say I was, but he's turned 2,000 into 38,000 in 130 days, which is superb. But he's taken a lot of risk to do that. And it's also been a really strong bull market. So I'm not completely convinced that this will be a better option than Lance's option, which is the small account journey that we're talking about here, or small account challenge. In this case, you could lose your money. And so for the first few challenges, I think like a dozen challenges, he lost all of his money on this. And so this might be the 1 out of, or 2 out of 10 or 12 or something that actually grow really rapidly. 1,800%. So if you're a high risk taker and you've got $2,000 that you just want to throw at this and you want to, take a chance, this might be a service for you. And so definitely check out this page. There's quite a lot of stuff on it that you might want to check out and put in your email and register for that particular webinar. It's worth seeing what he has to say. I know he got a lot of stick for blowing up several challenges, and I think that's where we go back to Lance with his small account challenge that we're going to talk about tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, March 25th, Monday tonight. And we're going to talk about how This is the opposite approach. This is like, okay, I'm not going to lose that 5k. I'm not going to lose that 5k 10 times in a row and then eventually get to 10k. I'm going to take that 5k and I'm going to turn it into 10k. I'm going to do it in a conservative and sensible, responsible fashion. So if you're that type of trader, this is the service you want to be part of. This is the program you want to be part of. You want to be part of Lance's circle inside thetatraders.com. This is definitely the approach I would take. We'll explain more in the webinar tonight. If you are a gambler and you really need to turn that 2,000 to 100,000, because that's his plan for Jason Bond, here's my plan to turn 2,000 into 100,000 in 12 months, then you might want to try this one. Either way, it's a live training. It's basically him going through what he's learned over the last year, over all of the trades, all of the failed challenges. I think it's interesting that he's doing this. He's been pretty transparent about it, which is nice. But still, I would prefer the slow and steady approach like the turtle and the hare. But there's people out there that don't want to turn 5k to 10k. They want to turn 2k into 100k in a few months or a year. So it's like kind of a buffet this week of small account challenges. And those are the two that are on offering at the moment. And so it's either Lance's, where you're probably not going to lose any of this capital. You're most likely going to grind your way to 10k and then repeat. So we always pay ourselves first in this. Or there's crazy gambling where you might turn 2k into 100k, or you might lose it all 10 times in a row. We just don't know, and that's the problem. So I love Jason. I've interviewed him several times, but he is extremely ambitious and he is very good at making money. He's on a 55 win in a row win streak or something, but that can easily go downhill massively. He claims to have made lots of changes to the Small Account Journey program, lots and lots and lots of tweaks and changes and learning, which is always good to hear and see. But until the market turns downwards, I still don't have a lot of faith that this would be an easy journey at all from 2,000 to 100,000 in 12 months. I still think if the market stalls out a bit, instead of this huge run that we've had for the last few months, that this would be something. But I know a lot of people love this sort of style, and you can always tailor the trades to fit you, and that's the same with the Theta Trader Small Account Challenge. You can always tailor these trades to be more aggressive or less aggressive, and we can teach you that in thetatraders.com on how to do that for both this one and also for Jason Bonds as well. If you're in that one, we can help you out with that in Theta Traders as well. So definitely check it out. Again, don't forget to check out the link in the description where you can get description below where you can get a free subscription to the 5k to 10k challenge. Again, the winner will be announced at the end of the webinar tonight, which will be about 11 p.m. Eastern time by the time we've finished with the webinar and all the questions and things. So anyway, check out the description as usual for all these links, and I'll talk to you guys soon.